Hello. Good afternoon, Queenie.
Oh, good afternoon.
Mhm. Yes, good afternoon. How are you feeling today?
Feeling great.
Yes, okay, I see. Well, yeah, me too. The weather outside is really nice. How's the weather in Vietnam?
Pretty terrible. Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Oh, I see then. So, what have you been doing all day then?
Oh, I got to go to school and I just got home.
Mm, I see. Is it your first day of going to school after the coronavirus?
Yeah, very first day.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. And how did it feel to be back to school again?
Like finally, I met my friends.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's pretty fun after a long time. Met your
Mm-hmm.
friends, but then you're feeling pretty sad since the time break is over. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna go back to school.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, you know what? You're pretty lucky because for us, we cannot yet go out, but good for you, you can already go back to school. Okay. Well, anyway, Queenie, let's get down to business. So, welcome to our class again. And do you feel nervous?
I do. Yeah, I am.
hmm Yes, I see. So please tell me again what your desired band score is.
Mm, yeah, I would expect my band score is around like 6.5
hmm
to 7.
hmm Yes, okay, I see. And your examination will be soon, if I remember correctly. Is that right?
Yeah, it will be start somewhere in this year, I think, I hope,
hmm
if I could.
Yeah, yes, okay, I see then. Well, anyway, let's now proceed to our speaking class and do the basics over again. Okay, as usual, Queenie, I will be giving feedbacks only at the end. Okay, so don't ask me in between the questions.
Um,
Yes, okay, and this will be part one, two, and three. You know already, part one would be 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes. Part two would be about three, 2 to 3 minutes, and the last one would be about 5 minutes. Yes, okay, and try to apply the things that we discussed the last time. Mm-hmm. Okay, ready?
it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start.
Okay, let me start the timer for us then. Timers. Oh, hold on. 12. Mm-hmm. Would be about. Okay, so IELTS speaking practice starts now. Okay, so question number one. What do you do in your spare time?
Since I'm a student, I do not have like much free time. So if I ever have any time for, I don't know, I usually just take a break and like going to sleep, doing whatever I want,
Mm-hmm.
like trying to read a book, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Do you like outdoor activities?
Yeah, I do. It's fun. It's much more fun than your, indoor activities. It has much more like sport. You can do a lot of sport, or you just can just go around and having of like nice bread.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. And what outdoor activities do you like to do?
Mm, yeah. Uh, well, I do not like sport as much, even though that I know that it's good for my health. I just usually going around the park
Mm-hmm.
for, looking at people. So it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay, I see. And how often do you do that? Going to the park?
Well, I'm in grade 9 then, so I having a lot of like things to do, and my exam is coming near.
Uh-huh.
So I only have like time for like twice a month. So yeah, only twice a month.
Mm, okay. And how often do you do outdoor activities at school?
Our school is, I don't know, they trying to support us as best as they can do for us to going out. But since we in last grade now and we are coming up next a lot of exams, so they kind of cut down some of the activities. So now we're more likely to concentrating in exam and learning.
Mm, okay, I see. And what type of outdoor activities are popular in your country?
People, I don't know. People like to doing sport. For men, it's soccer, and for girl, I think it's probably badminton, playing badminton.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so now this will be the part two of the speaking test. I will give you 1 minute to prepare for it. I'm sure you have a pen and paper with you, right?
Got it.
Okay, so please take notes for 1 minute and I will give you 2 to 3 minutes to answer this question. Okay, so this is a question. Can you describe a favorite sport that you watched or the sport that you just like to watch? Okay, you have 1 minute. Mhm. You may start delivering your answer.
hmm So in Vietnam, we are kind of an avid fan for soccer. It also known as the king sport, since a lot of people love and yeah, they love playing and watching it as well. So I think about like last month there was a football match between me with uh, Malaysia team. So it was streamed online on the TV, and I and my family watch it. It was pretty lame for me. It was pretty lame for me since that time I didn't know why the reason why there's so many people like running after a ball, trying to kick it through goal. It's just kind of nonsense. But then after knowing the rules and knowing that there's a lot of methods and it takes a lot of time and skill just to playing this sport. So that time, I think that maybe soccer is maybe pretty interesting, and I'm trying to watch it that match for the whole time. It was it was pretty cool after seeing both teams trying to catch the ball and yeah to get it into the goal and and it was fun after all since the audience just shouting at the back and they just cheering when and they just don't even care that their football team is losing or they win the game, win the match. They were just kind of enjoying it for the whole team. So it was pretty fun and pretty memorable. Yeah, this was a pretty memorable experience of mine, I think.
Yes, I see. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Mhm. Yes, I see then.
Yeah.
Okay. And why, since you mentioned that football is the king of sports, right? In your country? Ah, okay. So why do you think, or what makes you think that the Vietnamese people love football so much?
Yeah, because they kind of get crazy when it comes to football match. Everybody cheering, even though and whenever our team win, they kind of like they having some kind of word for that. It means đi báo, but in English it means that we kind of like celebrating our like a winner. It's like just using the motorbike going around the street and like kind of like shouting, singing. People, yeah, they just having fun. So that's the reason why, yeah. And I think that the only sport that can make people that fun and that crazy is only soccer.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, okay, I see then. And do you think that all nationalities also feel that way towards football?
I don't know. I mean, I don't have much experience on other nationalities, but as I know, England. So far as I know, England also consider football as their favorite sport. So
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah, it is kind of a king game.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Ah. Okay, I see. That will be all for the speaking test. Thank you so much. Hmm. Yes. Okay, well done, Queenie. So we finished that, but we do have a lot to improve on again for today. So, how did you feel while taking the speaking test?
Yeah, I'm really nervous. I don't know. I sometimes I just don't feel like I don't even know what I'm saying.
Hmm. Yes, I think, and it is very, very visible that you are quite nervous and your ideas are great. However, you need to try to organize it more when you are going to present it to the IELTS speaker. Okay, now let's go to the first part, Queenie. It was well done. It was about 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. Yeah, that's right. But your mannerisms, you were not able to control it again. The words, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yes, Queenie, you need more practice in getting rid of that one. And if there is an idea, you have to finish it through, right? Okay. What do I mean by that? Oh, can you hear me well?
Oh yeah, I could.
Yes, okay.
Let's do
Now,
it.
yes, what do I mean by you finishing an idea? Okay, let's say, for example, you were talking about football, and then you have to finish the whole sentence and not stop at the end and then start another sentence again. I noticed that. So you have to speak it again. And I think. So the words I think, okay, try to lessen saying that more. Okay? Because you usually say I think at the end of the sentences. Okay, yeah, I know it is your opinion, but you overstated it too much. Hmm. Okay, and Queenie, to plus ing, okay, it does not go well. To going, to eating, yes, so we don't do that. It's to go, to eat. Okay, but that's just a minor mistake. I think I just noticed you say it once. Yeah, so you're good. You're improving on grammar in terms of that one. But there are some words that I was not able to understand very well, and it was because of the pronunciation. Okay? Not that the pronunciation is wrong, but you have to, what do we call this? Lengthen the words a little bit. Okay, what do I
Oh yeah.
mean? Yes, the difference between sit and seat. Yes, you do need to emphasize those words because I noticed that and I was not able to understand a few words. Yes. And Queenie, for the last part, okay, do you remember the question for the third part?
What made you think that soccer is a king game?
Soccer is?
Is popular in your city? Oh no, we're in your country.
Don't be nervous, Queenie. I know the IELTS exam is coming up. hmm Yes, but I did ask you about three questions for the final part. But my first question in part three is why? Why the Vietnamese people love playing football so much, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. And the question why was not actually answered. Okay, your answer was more of a how. Like they're crazy for football because they would be like cheer. They would cheer around a bit every time they watch football, something like that. But you did not answer the question why. hmm So why do you think so?
I think, yeah, I think I should need more salary. I need more practice.
hmm Okay, I see. But you do need to present some examples, right? Or not just examples, maybe a little bit of history, right? So, why do you think Vietnamese people love football so much? Maybe because in history, that's the only entertainment that people do? Yes? Mm,
I don't know.
okay, yes.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because I don't know. Really, I don't know why they playing it since I'm not playing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I should no. Yeah, I should know the real reason.
Yes, I noticed because in the past lessons you also said that you're not really fond of football, not like every other Vietnamese people out there, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, I see then. So we still have a lot to improve on, Queenie. Okay, but I think for the pronunciation and what's the other one? Okay, hold on. Let me try to look at the list that we needed to improve on. The pronunciation is great, but Queenie, you just have to take it slow sometimes for the words to be whole. Mm-hmm. Yes. And what we talked about with paraphrasing before the questions. hmm Do
Oh
you
yeah.
remember?
Um, not
Mm-hmm.
so much.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Let's say, for example, when I would say describe a favorite sports you watch or a sport you like to watch, and to answer the question, you need to paraphrase the sentence. I mean, the question. Okay? For example, like, oh, the favorite sport that I usually watch is, right? That's called paraphrasing. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, so you need to improve more, and we have a lot to practice on. Okay? Do you have any questions, Queenie?
Yeah, I don't.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, okay. So I would advise that in your free time, please continue to read more. Yeah, because it helps. So even if you're not interested in sports, it is considered a general topic, which there is a high chance that you can encounter when you take the exams. hmm What is it?
No, nothing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So I hope that you will improve again. We'll have other topics for next class, Queenie. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see you again.
Yeah. See you. Bye.
Goodbye.